Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the XXL PD, and for today what I have in here it is Ghost of a Tale. So I wanted to do this video for a long time. This game was released a long time ago by the CFCG and it is using Unity 5 engine. So this is their first game and it was only possible because it was on Kickstarter. So it was the gamers that paid the game, but before all that, let's talk about the settings. So basically I'm using the minimum settings possible, using 960 per 540 resolution. In case you want to create or use this resolution, you just need to go to the description of the video. There is a link there that teaches you how to create it. Although textures are set to median, which in this case it is called off. I'm not using textures on normal because it requires more than 2 GB of VRAM. And this is the results that I had. So I have an average of 33 frames per second and a 1% low of 20. The game spent most of its time above 30 frames per second, but there are some sequences there that runs, you know, a little bit lower, like 27, 28, but it is perfectly playable. Unfortunately, on the first sequences of the game, there are areas where the game performs around 20 frames per second, which is, well, very unfortunate, but I noticed where the problem is coming. The problem is coming from the smoke effects. There are some areas in the early game that contains a lot of smoke from the sewers and stuff like that, and it seems that really penalties the performance. I mean, a lot. Even my desktop have some troubles during these sequences, and you can notice in here there is very smoke in there, and that smoke really penalties the performance. It's a little bit shameful, in my opinion, that the developers didn't add an option to control the quality of the smoke, because if we could control the smoke density or its quality, probably we could have less drops in frame rate than what exactly it is happening in here. Alright, but apart from that, the game runs just fine. And yeah, that's mostly it. So, what can I tell more? About this game, I'm not really sure what is this game about. I haven't played that much, and it was only possible to be testing this because I subscribed to Origin Access. I wanted to play Battlefield 5, there was a trial of 10 hours if you subscribe to Origin Access, and I wanted to benchmark this for a long time, like I said, but the release of this game was a little bit bad. There was a lot of bugs going on with this game, and so I ended up not testing. A lot of months later, right now, I've noticed that the game have most of its issues fixed, so, and it was also inside of the Origin Access, so it was a perfect time to try out and see how the game performs, and that's what I've done. But about the game itself, I don't know too much about it. So far I noticed that this is some sort of a stealth game. Steam says that this is an action RPG. I don't see anything related to RPG in this game, but so far what can I tell is that this seems a very interesting game and Steam users are fascinated with this game. The score on this game, it is above 90% of score. The early reviews claims 100% of score for this game. I think this is too much, probably. I doubt that this game deserves 100%, but surely everyone is impressed with this game, and I'm pretty sure it must have something very good to offer. And this is, if this is an RPG, then better. I saw some screenshots and stuff like that, and the environment seems really beautiful. So one way or another you are able to run this game, but you can expect probably many drops lower than 30 frames per second depending on the scenarios. But one thing is for sure, you are able to play with these settings and with this resolution. So if you were concerned if you should buy this game or not, or if you were able to run it or not, the answer is yes, you can, with some couple of drops in frame rate, and you need to create this special resolution. But with these graphic cards you are able to run the game. Also, the game is very cheap actually on Steam. By the time of the video you can buy the game from 23 euros or 22, or if you don't have too much money but you think that you can finish this game in 1 month, you can subscribe to Origin Access. It's only 4 euros, but you will have the full access to the game during 1 entire month. And it's not just this game, you have access to Witness, to Rhyme, to a multitude of other games and a lot of EA games, because this service is from EA games. You have access to a lot of Battlefields, FIFAs, Star Wars Battlefront, so a ton of stuff that you get access into, and it's very cheap, but you just have 1 month with those €4, okay? So it's really up to you, the decision. You can also buy through Kinguin, which is a little bit more cheaper, and you will be helping out the channel. There is a link on the description. But Kinguin has some things that are not that great, so for these type of games that are indies and they really deserve the money, I think you should really buy through Steam. Alright? So one of my concerns in graphics quality is that, well, the game looks gorgeous, but with these minimum settings there are some stuff that I find it quite distracting. It is the level of details. Everything just pops in near the player, I mean the lights and the objects pops really in front of you. You can bump up the LOD and the distances, but it will affect the performance even further. That's why the things pop in very close to the mouse, but which is called title. And well, I think I've talked everything about the game so far, so I will continue to play through this video. I will just shut up. So guys, thank you a lot for watching until now. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video. If you have any doubt, just leave on the comment section, and I do hope to see you soon. Thank you a lot for watching until now. Goodbye.